Gavin Dugas steps in, leading things off for LSU. And the first pitch from Rivas misses up and away for ball one. Number one in slugging percentage. Strike three called. Dugas goes away looking. Rivas painting early.
Nothing that he does.
He does that well. He hits it high and deep to left field. Kemp Alderman gets to the wall, reaches up. He can't make the catch. It stays in the park. It's picked up by Groff, thrown into the infield, and Dylan Cruz will be safe at third base on a ball that was misplayed. Another full count to Tommy White, and he lines it past Gonzalez. It's short. Gonzalez trying to backhand that on one hop. It's the 63rd RBI of the year for Tommy White, and LSU takes a 1-0 lead.
And you see Harris set up way inside. They're trying to get that ball in the hands of White. Does a really good job getting his hands out front, drives that one right at Gonzalez. It's a tough play for any shortstop to make there, but that's what LSU does.
Home runs, it's hitting the ball all over the yard. There's a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Calvin Harris down to first, and that ends the inning. Couple of strikeouts for Rivas.
And gear up for that fastball and find some success.
Outside, Ole Miss has got a one-out base runner as Calvin Harris draws the walk. It's 5 runs. He gets a strikeout on 4 pitches of Jacob Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts after a full count walk to Calvin Harris. 38th pitch of the game for Xavier Rivas. He gets a swing and a miss. Third strikeout and the second out of the inning. And then they got the first and third games last weekend against Kentucky. How about strikeout number 4 for Xavier Rivas, his 4th in 2 innings. 2-2. And strike 3 called. Paints at the bottom of the zone. Calarco goes away looking. Full count. This ball lifted down the left field line. That's a ball that's going to roll all the way into the corner. Leger going to hit the bag at second. Thought about 3. He'll slam on the brakes. So 1-out double for the Rebels' third baseman on a pitch that hung out over the plate. With a 1-out double. And Furness goes away on 3 pitches. Swinging, looking, and looking.
Funny sequence there.
2-1 to Chatinier on the ground to short. Fielded by Thompson. Bounces it off the bag at first base. Jared Jones couldn't hold his foot on the bag. Jones, as we are accustomed to seeing on close plays, asked his coach to request a replay. I think we're going to get that. Jones' foot, did it ever completely come off the bag? Clearly the toe came off the bag, but it was almost like the middle of the foot might have held it.
Of the ruling of safe at first base is overturned to out.
So the only possible way that that was overturned was they said that he had the ball in his glove before his foot came off the bag. Full count. Hits this on the ground. That is fair down the left field line and into the corner. Long run for Kemp Alderman. He'll dig it out. And Dugas with a full count double gives LSU a 1-out base runner. Morgan on the ground. Ole Miss shaded up the middle. Gonzalez over to first for the second out of the inning, and Dugas goes to third. Probably will. See the .491 average. This ball gets to the backstop, and Ole Miss gives a free one to LSU as Dugas comes home to score. It'll be a wild pitch. Here the 3-0. This ball hit in the air to right. TJ McCants. In the edge of the warning track, he'll settle and make the catch. That ball goes about. It'll be a special environment at Swayze. Strike 3 called. McCants can't pull the trigger on a middle fastball at 98. Groff popped out to short his first time, and he swings through a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah, I'm not able to get their series started. 98 up and out of the zone. Calvin Harris chased one that he couldn't catch.
Very open front foot. Nice pitch there from Rivas. Goes upstairs to get him.
Chopper up the middle. Gonzalez charging. Thompson runs well, and that one's thrown away, but a good job backing up there by Calvin Harris.
They're able to get a ground ball.
And that runs down and in, and pitch to Jones. Got him swinging in the 26th of the inning. And he gets a pop to shallow left. Kemp Alderman coming in, but it's Jacob Gonzalez going out to make the catch. That's a big out. Here the 2-2. Goes right back to the fastball, and he gets a swing and a miss. The crowd in Oxford. This ball rifled the opposite way. A base hit for Kemp Alderman. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Kemp Alderman into second base with an opposite way double. The 1-2 to Calarco. Strike three called. He goes away looking. You see the reaction from Skeens. It was almost like, what are you looking for? This is a grounder off the glove of Skeens. Charging is Dugas. He'll not have a play, and Ole Miss has runners at the corners. Furness hits it deep in the air to right field, and that ball is gone. The son of an LSU legend gives Ole Miss its first lead of the game as Will Furness hits his third home run of the year. The Rebels take a 3-2 lead.
Lucky number 7 for the freshman from Ole Miss. 7 consecutive fastballs, and he did not miss on that one. Skeens tries to go down and in, and Furness does a terrific job just getting his hands inside the ball, and a monster home run for Ole Miss.
In the COVID-shortened 2020 year, and he draws the walk here. Tonight you had Cole Ketchum up and throwing. This ball hit through the left side. Ole Miss had the shift on. Trey Morgan went the opposite way, and LSU has first and second with one out. Something going, trying to answer the 3 runs from Ole Miss in the bottom of the 4th. Takes that one inside, and LSU now has the bases loaded. Tommy White facing Rivas. He hits it in the air to center field. Groff going back, reaches up. It's a grand slam for Tommy White. His 13th home run of the year. He hits it to straightaway center field, and LSU is back in front.
White wasted no time there with that fastball. Just had to wonder, I mean, Rivas was struggling, breaking ball there, first pitch, and just hung it right over the plate. And Tommy Tanks does exactly what you do with hanging breaking balls. You drive it, grand slam. Just wonder.
In that game, this ball lifted out to left field on the run. Trey Morgan dives, slides, makes the catch, one away. And it misses outside for ball 4. Good at bat for Calvin Harris. Spoiled a couple of pitches. This pitch he drove the opposite way last time. And he swings and chases a breaking ball in the dirt. That is a strikeout for Paul Skeens, his 10th of the game. A 3-man booth tomorrow. Strike 3 called as Joe Baird goes away looking. Went 4-3 over Vanderbilt. Lazo goes down on strikes. That's 3 straight strikeouts. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Tied him up, and 1-1 to Calarco. This ball lifted out to right field, and Joe Bair will make the catch on the line drive for the first out of the inning. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Furness chased one off the plate. He lines this one the opposite way. That is a base hit from a guy who can really swing it. McCants knocks it down and gets it back in. The 2-0. This one is hit. One hopper to Gonzalez. He'll flip to Chatinier. 6A baseball in the state of Texas. And he gets a swing and a miss. And Ole Miss goes 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 7th. This ball lifted out into right field over Chatinier. And that's a 2-out single for Braden Joubert. Check swing. And they say Milazzo did not go. Joubert goes to second. He'll get a stolen base. 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground up the middle, a base hit. And I said stolen base a moment ago for Joubert. Probably a wild pitch that actually got him to second base. And that is a big run for LSU to make it a 4-run game. Milazzo with his first hit of the night.
Yeah, really good job by Milazzo there. Goes upstairs. Jones tries to get him upstairs on the fastball.
Struck out twice, got a double and a walk. And he strikes out for the third time in the ball game. But LSU adds to the lead. It's a 4-run advantage for the Tigers. And there's some guys that do it a little bit differently. Strike 3 called. Calvin Harris goes away looking.
Oh.
Ball hits Gonzalez in the back of the helmet and got away from Herring. And that is a walk to Kemp Alderman. So Ole Miss now with first and second. Slow roller to short, fielded by Thompson. It can't be scooped at first, and Ole Miss is about to run themselves into an out. Kemp Alderman trying to stay in it. Now the throw comes to the plate, and Gonzalez is out. Kemp Alderman ran into an out. Ole Miss was going to have the bases loaded with 2 down in the inning.
Got behind him, and Gonzalez was just taking off, or maybe he saw Gonzalez take a step and just...
Dylan Cruz, line shot off the glove of Chatinier out into shallow right field. Morgan will slam on the brakes at second base. The play first. Chopper left side, fielded by Leger as he flashes in front of Gonzalez over to first for the first out of the inning. Back to the mound, Braden Jones does a nice job fielding his spot. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. The 1-2. Strike 3 called. Furnace goes away looking. Full count to Chatinier, down and in. And so Ole Miss gets a 1-out base runner.
On the results of tomorrow.
McCants hits it in the air to second. That's a line drive to Dugas. Chatinier is doubled off. LSU takes game 1 of the series by a final of 7-3.